Sunshine with highs in the low 90s this afternoon. We'll see clear skies, lows in the upper 60s tonight. A slight chance of storms tomorrow with highs in the low 90s. Sunshine in 100 for Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing just a few clouds over the 4 states.
63 in Neosho, 58 in Pittsburgh, 62 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Nicole and Cadence from Alba.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com and click on the Morning KIX page and the link that's there to find out how to upload your audio.
We're getting you signed up right now to win tickets to go see Casey Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino.
All you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025 to get signed up.
And we'll announce the winner at 7:50.
Here's Luke Combs.
Fast car. Vroom, 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 vroom.
on the 4 states. Shift it into third, Jim. Shift it into...
It's KIX 102.5.
That was hilarious.
Thank you.
Made my day better instantly. When Jen does something unexpected, you're like, should we put down blankets or something? That was good.
Thank you. Morning, Sherry. Good morning, Floyd. Floyd, how are you doing? We've seen so little of you lately. You doing better?
You should do better. Do better.
He was having a tough time last week.
Do better.
Good morning, Romelda.
No more papas?
No more ball games?
There's Floyd. Yeah, we depend on Floyd.
Okay. Did you update the calendar so it's right now?
Right now? No, I haven't put any of this stuff on here. So I plan to go through it a little bit. Oh, today's, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I did not. Okay, I'm doing that.
I thought you put the... Oh, it's up there. It's above the other one. I'm with you now. He says he's doing better. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Floyd. We were missing you. Morning, Megan. Megan makes a couple of appearances in our new TikTok and Reel.
I'm going to take the heat story out.
From today?
Story. I mean the heat bit out from tomorrow.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sponsor. No, let's do the sponsor tomorrow, and then we'll do the song Wednesday. Another sponsor on Thursday that staggers that. So sponsor, which one of those did we like the most? Let me open that folder.
Sprint, and then...
Sprint's a good one.
What was the last one?
Was it Leave?
No, it was one after a leave. Wasn't there one more that we liked?
Yeah. I didn't like all of them.
Mm-mm.
Winning the both sponsor. And then the song we'll do on Wednesday. I'm going to put heat.
Yeah, you guys saw the reel. Wasn't it gorgeous? We had a great time. And Megan was there, and Sarah was there, which made it even more fun. And we were very fortunate. As humid as it was, like, it wasn't super hot.
What am I doing here? I'm not focusing enough. I'm screwing stuff up. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we're doing the song.
Doing the song tomorrow. No.
We'll keep Morgan Freeman smooth.
Wait, I thought we were doing bit song bit.
Bits on bit.
Bit song bit. That we're going to do.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes. Okay, so the sponsor would be tomorrow.
Yes.
See. Okay, everything's a huge mess because I'm trying too much. I'm going to let you talk to them. I'm going to focus on this.
Yep, sounds good.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it was a really good time. And we saw a lot. The stuff that's in that reel or TikTok or wherever you saw it is only like a fraction of the videos that I took. I took way more. I took some of the bridges when we walked underneath them. There were a lot more that were taken actually in the Audubon Center. a lot more of the water. I had several of Megan actually going out into Creek, and there was a feather that she saw that she wanted. And so I have all that on video. Did I send that to you, Megan? I think I did. Yes, that was Bella. That was in the video, made a couple cameos. She did a very good job, too. Just trucked right along with Randy, and it was really sweet watching her and Sarah. Sarah really enjoyed her a lot. I used to have a hard time getting grandkids in the car. I looked at the car next to me, said, focus. So did that help you to focus, Floyd? Or did you look at the car next to you and say, focus to yourself? Beef. The beef one for sure. Thank you for the share, Floyd. And if you guys want to go see Casey Donahue this Friday night, don't forget we're getting folks signed up for those tickets right now. So it's tickets to 623-1025. Oh, cool.
Actually, no, that's not true because I'm going to move one of them to Friday.
That's okay. It feels better on a Friday.
And this week is now done.
Yes.
Because of that little, what the heck? Yeah, because of that little thing that fleshed out the whole week.
Wait a second.
Best use of that word. I feel like, okay, let me double check.
Where do bad rainbows go?
The toilet. Like everybody else. We'll go to the toilet.
They make.
Oh, my goodness. So we got to go eat brunch with Karen on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. We went over to Jimmy's Egg and ate way too much. I went home and just collapsed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So did I. I went home and napped. Phone.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Dustin.
Good morning, Dustin. How are you? You have a good weekend? Good. You want some Garth this morning?
Don't get none on you.
All right, we'll see what we can do for you. Have a great day. Bye, Dustin.
Now. So, I think I may have that's awesome, babe. My wife found some jewelry. What were you doing in there?
9 seconds.
Did we get
5 seconds.
Did you send me a picture? No, Dorinda did.
I didn't send you pictures?
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen 710.
Sunshine this afternoon with highs right around 90. It's 62 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast, say how hot it's going to be this week in just 15 minutes. Plus, we're getting you signed up right now to win tickets to see Casey Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort.
To get entered to win, all you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025.
It's kind of an important week, you know.
Why is that?
The running of the bulls is happening this week as it does every year in Pamplona, Spain.
Is it really that long? It's a week-long thing?
So, well, yeah, it's a whole week-long thing that they're being chased by those. I don't know what sort of gluttons for punishment they are. You know what they need?
What do they need?
Fast cars and freedom.
At least.
Here's Rascal Flatts.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
They're really running from bulls for 4 days? I didn't even think of that till just now.
No, it's 7 days. 7th through the 14th.
How do they sleep?
You know, on the back of a bull would be a good spot. But here's the whole group on Saturday. I think Brad, he gets weird slimy things on his
I need to send you the ones of you and Karen. I don't know why I didn't.
That's everybody eating breakfast. And if you missed it, you missed out because it was a lot of fun.
It was great.
And then I went back yesterday to, let me see, I've got some pictures in here.
To Jimmy's Egg?
No, I went back to Wildcat Glades.
There you go. I sent you pictures of
Okay.
you and Karen.
And I was going to show you some of the stuff that you missed that we didn't go on further to see. I don't think you can tell what that is.
Pretty.
Wife is apparently, no, you're texting me. Someone's texting
That's me.
So this was right
Ooh.
past where we were.
That's very
where
pretty.
we stopped.
Mm-hmm.
It gets much more rainforesty.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And the trees are massive, so it's part of that reforestation project that they have going on there. And miracle of miracles. We saw a snake. I didn't kill it. That was a miracle.
Good for you.
There's some of the other areas. That's
Oh, that's
right
so
past where we
pretty.
were.
I never would have imagined there's something like this in Joplin.
Yeah, and you can hear traffic so strong from right
Mhm.
there. And there's Bella. There's a good shot.
No.
Looking back into that. Look how dark it is in there, though.
Oh my gosh, that's such a cool shot. And there's little Bella.
Little dragonfly. So this is right down at the Reddings Mill Bridge. So underneath, when you go underneath, there's those falls. There's a shot of the bridge from the trail.
Okay, yeah.
And my wife got some better pictures because Bella actually got in the water and swam.
Oh,
Miracle.
Bella.
She's afraid of water. Won't have anything to do with the pool or anything, but let me see if I can find through her pictures. You remember she wouldn't get in the water
No.
at all.
Oh,
Swimming.
look at her. She's so cute.
So there she is. She's actually swimming.
Oh, Bella.
She's like, all right, if you guys are going to go that way, I guess I'll swim in after you. And she walked out until she couldn't walk anymore, and then she's swimming, trucking her heart out, but didn't phase her at all.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Soaking wet. What the heck? It's not a video, is it? She got some really good shots.
Wow, look at that blue sky up against that green.
Yeah. So she had to swim across to get to there. She had such a great time.
Good.
Look at her.
No, she looks so happy.
Yeah, and she's in the water. I mean, that's up.
Good job,
that's
Bella.
deep. She had a great time with it.
I'm sure she napped great that afternoon.
Yep.
Gosh,
Because
that
we went
water.
all the way to Reddings Mill, and we didn't go on around. So what you do is you come up the trail there, you go across that bridge, and then you go the other side around back to Wildcat Glades. And this is under the bridge that you drive on. That
Mhm.
one's the one you walk on.
Oh, okay.
So the old condemned bridge they just use for foot traffic now.
How many miles do you think you went?
Oh, just a couple, probably 3 or 4.
Okay.
She saw some pretty
Aw.
pictures. Cardinals. That's where I went to go pee. In case you're out there.
Did you have any Nature's toilet paper?
No, I don't need that. Just a shake and I'm good to go. Somebody, since we had been there Thursday, had come along and built a water rock reservoir there where we had stopped and you saw the crawdads.
Yeah.
And that's where the snake was. I did not get pictures of the snake.
Oh.
He just was popping his head up. It's a little water snake. They look a lot like moccasins, but they're not. You can see the rocks they had stacked there in the water to make the reservoir. There we go. There's a good shot of it. See, they had built all that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are her nails. She loves taking pictures of birds.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all under the bridge there.
I showed Kyle the video that I made for when we all went there. And he was kind of pouting afterward, and he was like, that looked really fun.
Why didn't you take them and go? Sunday was the perfect day because it was so cool.
Yeah,
It's
no, it
still
would have been
sunny.
great.
It wasn't as cool as when we were down there. I don't know why this picture won't load. That's the one that's right after that. It must be a video. No? Yeah, look at that area down there. And it's like 10 degrees cooler in this area
Oh, yeah, I bet.
than out in the open. There are some swampy areas. That's the cave area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, there was one time she would not get in the water. So instead, she went way up into the brush and climbed down on this log to avoid going that way. I'm like, you stupid dog.
All right, here we go. 7 seconds.
What are we doing here? No. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 718.
Sunshine with a high near 90 this afternoon. It's 62 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 5 minutes, tell you how hot it's going to be this week.
Plus, we're still getting you signed up to win those tickets to go see Casey Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino.
So all you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025, and that's going to get you qualified to win.
And we'll find out the winner at 7:50.
It's kind of an important week, at least in Pamplona, Spain, because could you imagine not being aware that the running of the bulls is happening there?
Oh my God,
heck
what is
is
that?
going? Who let the cows out? Who? So,
I just can't believe that this is such a long process. Like, what are you doing for 7 days? Just
7
running
days.
from bulls?
Why is this a thing?
I don't know. That's a good question.
They say it's a holdover from an ancient Minoan tradition where they used to go out and they'd let bulls into the arena and the guys would jump over them. And it was a rite of passage for young men. And it's kind of a holdover from some of the refugees who might have traveled from, when you smoke a lot of weed, I guess, in Spain.
Is that what it is?
You create your own history. So I don't know about the running of the bulls, but I think there's something that we as adults do that's way scarier than that.
And what's that?
In honor of the annual Running of the Bulls, it's time for the weekly Paying of the Bills. And the scramble begins as you run from all the bull you face every weekday morning. You topple onto the floor out of bed. Stumbling to the bathroom to brush your teeth, you step on a Lego brick in your bare feet. Ambling down the stairs in a daze, you're gored by the taste of orange juice on your freshly brushed taste buds. Running to the car as if running for your life, you're trampled by traffic, dodging the horns. Until you finally make your way to the safety of work and begin your weekly Paying of the Bills. Ole!
I forgot to put the flying car story back. But
Good morning, Dorinda.
Oh, no, I did. It's on Wednesday. Okay. So just leave it in the news until then.
Okay.
I've had so many different production value pieces going through my head today that I can't keep track of it all.
There's been a lot of shifting.
A lot of shifting. More than my wife when she's trying to sleep.
We got a good group of entries going on right now.
Yeah, 50 total.
Mm-hmm. So I had to watch a movie this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have known that the mouse would play such a big part in this movie?
I know, right?
Holy cow. When the mouse first showed up, Kyle and I, we made a joke. We're like, man, this movie would be so much shorter if they just didn't have this one scene with the mouse, having no idea that it was going to be such a big part of this movie.
So were you a little surprised by the end of what the movie was about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Imagine getting a little chapter each day, or what? It was more than a chapter. It was a little mini book.
Yeah.
I wish somewhere I think I still do have some of the little mini books from when they first came out. But one of the ones I still don't have a complete hardcover edition in my collection. Thank you, kids.
And it's just called The Green Mile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the complete hardcover edition was released, I think, a month after all the soft covers came out, the separate soft covers. They did a commemorative, but since then it's been re-released many times. So.
Right.
I would love to have one of those original commemorative editions that I thought, I don't need to buy that when I was a kid because I had all the soft cover cereal releases, which were so common. I mean, I remember you'd walk in a Walmart and you know how they usually have the holiday stuff with the impulse buy right there when you first walk in. There was a bin selling Stephen King books, and it had the cereals for that week and for the previous weeks. They did a huge marketing campaign through Walmart stores and through most box stores where Stephen King book displays were set up. It was one of the things that launched him into superstardom as a novelist. He was already a big novelist, huge novelist, but this moved him into icon fame,
I've never heard of a book that does that.
Hadn't been, I don't know that it hadn't been done since Dickens, but Charles Dickens made it famous. They called them chap stories.
Chap stories.
Like a chapter story. Chaps, which I think is a stupid term, but Stephen King loved it because he would go on and on and on and on and on in his intros about the chap. Stupid. And then he uses that word in other novels, but sometimes it refers to someone that you're close to.
Oh, like old chap. Yeah.
Oh, my chap.
On the Portuguese island I was on, they did the running of the bulls to honor how they let the bulls out of the mountains to run as Spanish off the island. Oh.
Did that work?
So is that why they do it, Floyd? At least there.
Let's see what history says. In Pamplona, it was believed to have started due to butchers bringing bulls in from the ranches. So this would be an annual tradition as they'd bring the bulls in. It's almost like a cattle drive. And bull minders shepherding the animals to the bull rings or their pens. And now the San Fermin Festival website says often they would run ahead of the bulls to get them to entice them forward into the streets down to where they would later be butchered.
Is that what they do with the bulls after the run?
Well, they fight them and kill them. Yeah, there's bullfights. So the matadors and they take them. The whole deal runs them down to the arena, and then with those bulls there will be the fights, and the bullfights end with the bull being killed. Which, this all may be true but the bullfighting and all of that goes back to ancient Minoan traditions where they would do the same thing. If you look up like Minoan bull jumping, you'll see ancient drawings of the men literally, and it's been recreated. There are some very stupid individuals who have learned how they can jump up and turn flips in the air as the bull runs under them. And that was the ancient version of bullfighting, not with swords and red capes, but they would literally stand still. The bull would charge them. At the last second, they would jump in the air, turn a flip as the bull went under them, and then land. So it's bull dodging. Pretty much what rodeo clowns do, but much more extreme.
Wow, these pictures and these sculptures are crazy.
Yeah. Bull leaping, it's called.
They're grabbing onto his horns and floink.
Yep.
Flipping themselves over.
They grab hold of the horns to flip themselves over with. Very well known. Or sometimes grab hold of the back. But it was considered a rite of passage. Almost all boys had to do it. And the bulls would learn that they rear their horns up as the guys were going over. They could sometimes stick them through the midsection. A lot of fun.
Yikes. Who is this guy?
His name's Tom. He lives at 1283 West Main Street.
No, there's fire. Is it coming off of him or the bull? But it's flipping over him.
Oh, you saw a photo of someone bull flipping?
Yeah.
Bull leaping?
Who is this person? A man.
He is a man. There you go,
Good
Jen.
job. That's great.
She was
guys.
really hoping to get to meet him later.
This is so cool, though.
So many get
It's
horned
modern.
from the bulls. Yes, many do. There are a lot.
Oh, the bull has got these things tied to him that's spraying out fire.
Oh, that makes it more fun. Because that's not scary enough to have. If you've ever been chased by a bunch of bulls or cattle, I have. Have you ever? No, of course not. My little brother and I remember we were coming home. It was the middle of winter, too, because there was snow on the ground. It was like lingering snow, after it snowed a few days. And we'd had a little warm snap, so me and my little brother decided to go on a hike. And we go across our neighbor's fields and back up over a hill, and we go down another hill. And we're quite a ways from home. We're probably 3-4 miles from home, cross country. And with my sense of direction, I'm like, I think we could shortcut. Instead of going back up over all those hills, we could go around through here, and that field is going to take us down to the creek where we can cross, and boom, we'll be right by the road. We won't have to trudge through all this snow. And so me and my little brother start heading down that way. Well, we had crossed over our next door neighbor. His name was Tom Powell. My sister's on here. She was going to recognize all these names. The property on the other side of his, though, was a guy belonged to a guy by the name of Fred Shoemaker. No, he was not. But he did have Charolais bulls, and we did not know that. Nor did we know that we had crossed into the field that had those Charolais bulls. Well, some of them were bulls, some of them were heifer steers. It was a mixed bunch, but none of them were pulled. In other words, they all had horns, pretty good sized horns. Well, we had come around this bend of this hill, and we hear like thunder. And I'm like, there wasn't any clouds in the sky? Couldn't figure out what's going on. And we turn around, and there are about 300 of these cows just storming down on us from like over the bluff of a hill. And there we are down there. And I'm like, run! And we ran and took off. And this like avalanche herd of cattle are coming after us. And I mean, you could tell they're mad.
Oh, yeah.
And so we got down to the banks of this creek, and we had to jump in. And it's like 40 degrees and cold and snow on the ground, and we froze the rest of the way home.
I bet.
Cattle stopped at the edge of the creek. They wouldn't go into it because they're not stupid. I never had any problem with Jerry Strain's bulls. He always kept them on the pasture over by the Blankenship, so they weren't ever around us.
Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Kendra.
Jimmy's husband was a bull rider in Oklahoma years ago. That's just crazy to me.
That'd be so scary.
For the code with I had to use. Yeah, we made Dorinda. We played what do you call this? Morning KIX password, I guess.
Yeah.
We made her say the word blister to the waitress, and it was so dumb how she did it. She goes, "I think I have a blister on my hand. Do you have a Band-Aid?" Which they never brought.
They never brought the Band-Aid.
She goes, "Sure, I'll go get you one," and never brought it. And I'm like, blister on your hand? That's way too easy. I should have given her a much stranger word.
Yeah. Like colostomy bag.
Or carbuncle. I almost used the word carbuncle. When you drive your car, does it bunkle?
No.
Nope.
We have time for another song.
We did. We had a good time. It was really great getting to see Karen, and they were heading back to Oklahoma.
Look at the pictures I sent you.
Oh, yeah. Jen sent me some more pictures. I forgot. For attachment test.
Did I do it wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
That's going to put us at 37. That's bad?
Oh, I didn't realize she had her fingers over my head. Little turd bucket. So there's Karen. And what is this? Oh, I have piece sausage in my mouth. Yeah, we had to do a goofy picture. She had her Boomer Sooner shirt on. Yeah, those are good.
She was so sweet.
That was Jen's first chance to meet her.
Yeah, I never met her before that.
We have to cross the field in 3 seconds because the bull can do it in 5. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Floyd. I mean, we hustled. I don't think I've ever run that fast cross country or been that afraid, because I've never been afraid of cows. I grew up around them all my life. You know, you just walk around, shove them out of the way and yell at them. And, you know, they're skittish animals. We were never afraid of cows. That day, we were. I thought, and we were too far away from a tree to run up. You know, we would have climbed a tree, but we were out in the middle of a field. We have forest on either side of us, but I realized there wasn't a way we could make it to them. So I've done the running of the bulls, sort of.
Sort of.
But in Pamplona, the deal is try to get as close as possible to the bull without getting gored. So they try to slow down and run and dodge them. So they will run, you know, looking behind them as the bull comes up to their butt.
Oh, no.
Idiots. They want to slap them. That's considered a sign of courage. A lot of them get gored in the nethers.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Do you want to go at 37 or 34?
She said if they had any Band-Aids, I had a blister that popped and I wanted to cover it. Oh, that's way better. I was like, yeah, it's getting in her gravy when they said that.
Oh,
but
yeah. I was talking about it was just oozing.
I would have, you know, you should have done something like, do you have any blister puppies on your menu or something like that?
Blister puppies? What's a blister?
I should have made her say blister puppy. That would have been a much better phrase. I'll do better next time, Doretta.
Wait, do you want to go at 34 or 37?
34.
Okay. Then I did it wrong.
She constantly forgets.
I don't know.
And it so disappoints her. You can see she's like,
it's basic math, and I've been getting it wrong for over a year now, Randy.
I'm going to help you with it after we get done here. We're going to. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 734.
Sunshine and 90 this afternoon. It's 62 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 26 minutes. Plus, we're getting you signed up to win Casey Donahue tickets.
He's going to be at Buffalo Run Casino this Friday night.
And all you have to do to get qualified to win is text the word tickets to 623-1025.
And we're going to find out the winner in just 15 minutes.
But right now, it's time for another edition of... So before Jen came to work here at the glorious Poltane appointee that is known as KIX 102.5...
I had never seen that movie before.
Pretty much. I mean, because all the time we'd say, you know, this reference or that reference, and she'd just have a blank look in her eyes, which oftentimes we found she does.
Randy. But I would have no idea what you were talking about. It would just go right over my head. So we've been slowly rehabilitating me. You give me a movie to watch on Friday, and I watch it over the weekend, come back on Monday, tell you what I think about it, and rank it 1 to 10.
And meanwhile, all of you go, really? She's never seen that movie?
There's a lot I haven't seen. I'll admit it.
So we assigned her the movie The Green Mile. Stephen King's story, The Green Mile with Tom Hanks over the weekend, which, believe it or not, she had never seen. So what'd you think?
It was not the movie that I thought it was going to be.
At all.
At all. Not in any way, shape, or form. First and foremost, it's a really long movie. Well over 3-hour long movie. So I was like, oh my gosh, is it going to drag? But it really doesn't drag. You've got very interesting and complex characters, whether it's, you know, from Tom Hanks' character or John Coffey, who was just this really interesting, bright person that you feel for, or Mr. Jingles, the little mouse, or Percy, who was such a jerk the whole time.
Yeah, what was the guy who was the jerk?
Percy.
Percy, right.
Oh my gosh, it got under my skin. What he did to Dell was absolutely awful. I was so mad.
But it's almost like 2 or 3 stories in one story.
It really is, because you start out and you're like, okay, it's a story about the Depression. It's this man looking back on his life. Okay, no, it's about his time, you know, us walking down, you know, the Green Mile in Department E or whatever. And no, it's the story about magic and what is going on. And at the end of the movie, you find out he's this old and he has Mr. Jingle still. So that was very heartwarming. I did not expect the end of the movie to be like what it was. I was like, oh, what's he have in the weird house set in the middle of the woods? Is it the girls that went missing? No, it's the mouse, Mr. Jingle. So I thought it was a really, really well done movie. Definitely pulled at the heartstrings, made me a little teary-eyed more than once. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give The Green Mile a 9.
Woo! That is one of your highest scores.
It is. It's just below Saving Private Ryan. And I think, what was the other one?
Another Tom Hanks movie.
Another Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan. And then what was the one that we just watched with the Edge? And the guy was lowering his...
Oh
my gosh. What is it called?
The
Hacksaw
war
Ridge.
movie. Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah. So it's up there with Hacksaw Ridge and Saving Private
Randy.
Ryan. I can't remember all the names of all these movies.
So I'm going to watch another movie this next week, and you'll assign it to me on Friday. I'll rank it 1 to 10 and let you know what I thought about it.
With Jen's Movie Rehab.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. That's good. Okay, I want you to think of something with me. Okay, let's pretend there is 35.
Oh.
Okay?
Never mind. Thought we were
Of any hour, 7:35, 6:35, 8.
35. Okay.
Okay, 35 is what we're going to concentrate on. Now, we want to be as near to before or after that as possible, right? Within, say, a minute to 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Preferably a minute. We don't want to go over that minute range. And if we can get closer to it on either side of it, that's the goal. So let's say if the song puts us at 36, but to not play the song puts us at 33, which one's closer to
36?
So we would play the song in that instance, right? So if the song's going to put us, to not play the song puts us at 33, but to play the song puts us at 37, which one would we want to do? Well, then it comes down to seconds, 37 and 48 seconds, or 33 and 2 seconds. Which one's closer?
The other one.
33 and 2 seconds is closer.
Yeah.
Because it's less than 2 minutes to that. That's what you're looking for. How much of a shorter window can we get to that to be closer to that 35? And it's not a written in stone thing at all. So if we ended up at 39 one day, we'll do better next time. So, but it's all about window of opportunity around that 35 mark.
Yeah.
Same with the 20 and the 50.
Okay, that helps.
How you look?
I can do that. I can tell which numbers are closer
Sure
to 35.
you
right?
can. Sure you can.
Sure I can.
I feel like I
Absolutely.
told her this a year ago, but I'm not sure.
Good morning, Thomas. Math will never math here. I know. This is why I'm in
No
radio,
math
so I can
happen
talk.
with math.
Did one of y'all message me? Yes.
Oh, January 11th is the greatest day ever. Because it's 0111. Oh.
Hey.
Yep. Oh, he is the most. And that's one thing about Stephen King and his characters. He knows how to make people you can hate. You can really get behind. Makes you so irritated. Sometimes over the top. So he can sometimes they can be ridiculous how evil they are.
Stopping the contest. Do you want me to pick a winner through this way?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Going down through here.
Okay.
I guess. I want to try You Know Who again.
Okay.
Way back there, right?
Yes.
I found it.
6?
I'm going to try.
Yes.
I'm
6.
going to try. Benefit of the doubt. And you remember the premise, don't you? Which is it? You can't have both. Pick one. Man, okay. Never mind. That's the last time I try that. I'm going back to page 1. Carla Griffin.
How's your Monday going?
It's going good. How are you guys?
We're doing
We're
good.
doing
but
okay. Yeah, we're
how
doing
about
good.
we make your Monday a little bit better with some tickets to go see Casey Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino?
Woo!
Right on, Carla. You are going to see him this Friday night.
Yay!
Just tell us he's a Four States Concert Connection.
102.5.
Do me a favor. Say KIX 102.5.
Sorry, KIX 102.5.
Oh, you're awesome, Carla. You sound great.
Thank you so much.
All right, Carla. Can you double check your email? Give it to me one more time. Perfect. And then I need your street address.
My street address has changed, but it's 330 West City 64870.
All right, Carla. These tickets are going to be emailed to you, so keep an eye on your.
Actually,
Oh, no?
it's going to be a will call list, I'm pretty sure. We're going to put, Zach's going to be giving it to Buffalo Run, and the tickets will be waiting for you at the will call window at Buffalo Run this Friday night when you go.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
You'll have a good time, and we
Enjoy the
appreciate
show.
you. Thanks, Carla.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, they don't do the digital tickets.
Oh, we'll call. Thank you. How's your Monday going? I love her excitement.
Hello?
Carla Griffin.
Yes.
Good morning, Lisa.
It's going good. How are you guys? It's going good. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
Okay, yeah. Doing okay, yeah.
We make your Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo.
Yeah.
Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino.
Yay! Woo!
Right on.
I love it.
Carla, you are going to see him this Friday night.
Yay!
Just tell us he's a Four States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
I'll make a good promo.
Yeah, Will.
Oh, I have a word for you to Google. No,
Okay.
it's about the bull leaping stuff. They
Okay.
have a word for it. Recortadores. RECOR. Just a second. Hold on. We got a sec. Don't type that.
Woo! KIX 102.5, the Four States #1 for country.
We'll find out the winner of the Casey Donahue tickets right after Cole Swindell.
On the Four States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
RECOR.
TADORES.
Momento dramatico en el concurso de recortadores en San Forman.
Google image it. Go look at what they're doing with these bowls. It's so cool.
Yep, they're doing this is the Minoan thing. Yeah. Where they dodge and hop over.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This is so cool looking.
Yep. PETA and most of your animal rights people will say it is the most brutal form of entertainment that there is. Because they do ultimately, they gradually stab the bull slower. It's a very slow death. It can take over 15, 20 minutes and before they deliver the killing blow where they cut its throat. They stab it slowly to make it angrier and angrier and angrier. They stick knives in it. That's crazy. You've got to be a special kind of crazy to do that. It reminds me a lot. It's like rodeo clowns times 10, you know. If you put rodeo clowns on bath salts, this is what you get.
Oh my gosh. This bull got straight.
Watch
to
the
corner this
videos
guy's
of it.
shirt. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. This guy's on his knees in front of the bull.
I have not put this stuff in the system yet, so I will do that right now.
Okay.
And be promotions.
I got all this stuff open here. Good morning, Megan. Good morning, Cindy. Floyd says, I think you tell her that once a week. Yes, he tells me all the time.
Tell you what.
The math.
Oh,
I did not show him the boneless cookies.
the bulbous cookies.
Boneless cookies?
Boneless cookies?
Yeah. You ready? You ready? All right, 15 seconds. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 749.
Sunshine with highs in the low 90s this afternoon at 62 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in about 11 minutes, also in the next hour.
We want to know, what is the dumbest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
Well, intoxicated.
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
I mean, because sense goes right out the window while you're under that state, right?
What sense? What are you talking about? There's
Yeah.
no sense.
So we ought to have some good stories from that you can tell us, and we'll be talking about those next hour.
But we've been getting you signed up to win those tickets to go see Casey Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino.
And it's time to pick our winner. I think I got a name here. Let's see if we
Okay.
can get them to answer their phone.
Hello?
Carla Griffin.
Yes.
How's your Monday going?
It's going good. How are you guys?
We're doing
We're
good.
doing
but
okay. Yeah, we're
how
doing
about
good.
we make your Monday a little bit better with some tickets to go see Casey Donahue this Friday night at
Yeah.
Buffalo Run Casino?
Yay! Woo!
Right on, Carla. You are going to see him this Friday night.
Yay!
Just tell us he's a 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
Okay, I'm going to pee and reach for my water. I'll be back.
Oh, what is the value of these prizes? They never give us that information. Never. I guess we need a checklist for the salespeople to go through. La, 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 la. See if I can find it. 35. Okay, so $70. And where did that go? Okay. And Really? Type. Tickets. 5. Expiration on the 15th. Just say yes. Okay.
Is it in there?
It's in there, but I'm finishing up with the liner stuff. You probably can go ahead and add them now.
Yeah.
Okay, I have got to.
Okay. She's in there. Okay, that's going to be at 59, which is close to 60, which is better than going to 62. I give this like a day or two, and then I'll be back to being super confused. So this weekend, the boy lost another tooth. And he told me after we pulled it out and we put it in a bag and stuff, he was like, well, I got to put it under my tooth or under my pillow so the tooth fairy has something to eat. I'm like, what are you talking about, bud? And he goes, well, when the tooth fairy comes and takes my tooth, she's going to leave me $1 and then go eat my tooth. What? What are you talking about? I didn't know that any of the tooth fairies ate teeth. And he's like, well, that's just what I think they do with the teeth. Why else would they take our teeth? And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know. As a parent, it was just like a thing. Like, oh, yeah, the tooth fairy takes your teeth. And I never thought, like, what does the tooth fairy actually do with your teeth? But according to my son, apparently the tooth fairy eats the teeth. To the safari park? That sounds fun. Megan says a safari park
Leave a blister.
down in Wyandotte.
There's
Morning,
a safari
Kathy.
park in Wyandotte. What? What?
5 miles on the opposite side of Indigo Sky Casino. I want to go.
What? How come I've never heard of this?
Yeah, why haven't you heard of this, Randy?
Why haven't I heard of this, Randy? Put it on the list.
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
Why do tooth fairies take people's teeth?
No, let's not do that.
No,
Let's not go
really,
down
why?
this-
Why is that a thing?
I don't, because they don't have enough of their own.
So the boy lost a tooth this weekend. And when he put it under his pillow, he was like, now the tooth fairy has something to eat. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, well, she's going to pay me $1 and take my tooth and eat it. It's like, how do you come up with this stuff? And he was like, well, what else does she do with it?
Well,
And in that moment, I thought, I don't know.
the folklore is that she uses them as ornaments in her castle to help provide light, reflection of light. So
Are you
she
making that up?
decorates her castle and her surroundings there, ornaments that light up, especially if they're clean and shiny. I don't know what she does with this skanky rotten one.
So you're telling me that a tooth can emit light?
Reflect it if it's shiny enough, I guess. She uses these teeth to help build the fairy community where she lives and to make jewelry for herself and her friends.
Do tooth fairies
Exist.
have teeth?
Big, ferocious
Because that's the look-
ones. That's what I would tell the little kids. Big, long teeth, and she smiles with them as she reaches into your coat.
It's kind of a weird thing, though. Like,
It is a totally weird thing.
I don't know. She's got her little tiny teeth, and then she takes our big old teeth and just decorates with them. Do you decorate with teeth in your house, Randy?
All over the place. Yeah, around the necklaces and stuff and stolen warriors,
Ooh, Creation Wildlife Safari. Megan's got season passes just to let her know when.
Wow. Yes, put that on the list. We're definitely putting that on the list. I still want us to and I was talking, Gina and I were talking as we were doing the walk yesterday. I was like, I feel like, we could go to the other side of the bridge and park over there and walk right on out to Mother Nature's crack, but that is cheating.
Mhm.
It's not, you've got to walk up, you've got to hike up the hill. So depending on the weather, if it's too hot, then we may have to do it that way. But
Okay. I'm looking at this Creation. And it's a petting zoo. Oh my gosh, Randy, we have to go.
petting zoo, good way to catch mange or
Oh,
any other number
give me mange. They're
animal
so
board
cute. Look at the little baby
diseases.
nose.
What
And
big
the
animals do
wallaby.
they have?
And the peacock.
Do they have lions or tigers or bears? Oh
Look
my!
at the zebra. Oh, and there's a lemur. Oh my gosh, we have to go. Oh, he's got the little donkey.
I find it weird that you have season passes to this, Megan.
Why is that weird? This place is so cool. And there's goats you can feed.
You can feed goats on any farm. Liners, schedule liners.
Ooh, and
I
a
want to do the
llama.
remote thing and get my thing cleared up, but I can't because I don't have any of the details on
Ooh,
why you're going to
jackal.
be there.
10 seconds. Sunshine with highs in the low 90s this afternoon. We'll see clear skies with lows in the upper 60s tonight. A slight chance of storms for tomorrow with highs in the low 90s. Wednesday will be very hot. Sunshine highs in the low 100s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
70 in Miami, 67 in Pittsburgh, 71 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know, what is the dumbest thing that you or maybe someone you know, if you want to tattle on somebody, that's okay too, has ever done while they were intoxicated?
Yeah, when they were drunk, what'd they do? You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
Definitely more than just one margarita.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Okay, but really, look at these adorable little jackals. They're so cute. Look at
Oh,
them.
they carry Ebola.
Look at it. Look at him.
Oh, they are jackals.
Yeah. Look at all these animals. Look at that. They
They
have
have
zebras.
kangaroos?
Yeah. And they have a little lemur. More zebras, more zebras, more zebras. Is this a new baby? Oh, yes. Proud parents of a baby girl, so she's new. Look at the lemur. Let's go.
Okay, if you're going to make those noises the whole time we're there,
Look at this.
you can't go. You cannot go.
No, I want to go. To the Tulsa Zoo? I've never been to that one. Oh, look at it. Oh
They're
my
pretty big, too.
gosh, they're so cute. Yes. Kangaroos used to be my favorite animal.
I had no idea this place even existed. Never heard of it.
Can you get married out here?
Get married with the aminals.
Yeah.
You can each hold a lemur while you're saying your vows.
Yes.
Weird.
Oh my gosh, they turned hay bales into a giant flag. Elmer the emu. Oh my gosh, Megan, I'm dying. This is great.
Oh, I forgot to put the story on.
Morning, Sheila. When is the next Gen Tours?
I don't know. Whenever you guys get ready. We can do this as much or as little as we want to. It's really, it gives us a good reason to get out of the studio when we don't have a lot going on. But
You could get a video with Randy and a buffalo.
Randy on a buffalo.
It's right down the road from Megan. I don't know when the next Gen Tours will be, but I think we should really go to this fantastic place. Hold on. Hold on. Where is their website? It keeps redirecting me to Facebook.
They probably don't have one.
Oh, this just opened in
Did you put the topic up?
last May. No, I'll do it right now. I'm very distracted by precious animals.
Yes, you are. Acoustic Zoo. This used to be a thing.
Yeah. Are you thinking about bringing it back?
I don't know. I want to hear it. I don't know if it's. Hold on.
I think it's fun.
Kazoo. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 before we lost interest in it, I guess.
So drunk friends try to order margaritas from Taco Bell. Need to do them a lot because I will be back in school way too soon. Yeah, Sarah wants to get in.
Okay,
couple
I
of
have
these.
got to call and make sure.
They're only open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They close November for the winter. Admission for the Creation Safari Wildlife Park. And we don't know when the next tour is. We haven't really decided, Sheila. Maybe, I don't know, the 20th? What do you think of the 20th, Randy? Not this Thursday, but the Thursday after.
Are we busy this Thursday? We still need to finish up the other deal. Don't want to do one this Thursday?
We can do one this Thursday.
You want to?
Is this Thursday too short of notice for folks? I know Dorinda wanted more notice on the next one. And
Oh, I have but it's at 1 p.m. I do have a doctor's appointment this Thursday, but it's not until 1. Normally, in a situation like that, I take off early and go do my show, so
do you
it
not
might
wanna
be
do
good to skip it this Thursday. So on the 20th, do you want to go do that, or do you want to finish up Shoal Creek?
How far is Creation Wildlife? Let me see.
Well, it may take a little while to get there. It might not take as long.
It's about a 30-minute drive. Either way, we're gonna have to. How much is it to get into this place? I can't find that information.
How much?
I've been trying to
I
find
thought Megan had season passes.
for herself. I'm sure.
Oh.
I don't know if that
Is that
extends.
for everybody, Megan? I thought she said, I've got season passes. Just let me know anytime you guys want to go.
So she'll be there.
Oh.
That's how I took that.
Well, that's misleading, Megan.
All right, 4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. More to KIX with Randy and Jen, 808.
Sunshine, low 90s this afternoon. It's 71 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. Tell you about how hot it's going to be this week.
But we're wanting to know, what is the dumbest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
Yeah. What's the craziest drunk thing you've ever heard of somebody doing?
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook
Here's Bailey Zimmerman.
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Barrel, barrel, barrel. Stupid left ear has shut off.
Stupid ear.
Oh, it's crazy.
Sheila, it's about 30 minutes south of here by Wyandotte near Indigo Sky Casino.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
Megan's not responding. Sheila said, not me. Not me. Oh, what is that? Not
It's not too short of notice for
Not
them.
too
is what
short
they
of
were-
notice
If
for
we did
them,
something this
okay.
Thursday. Well, I mean, we could do something real easy this Thursday. That we can get done in like 30 minutes or an hour. Would that give you enough time? We did it at like 11.
could do the
What's something easy we could do? What's on the list?
Bonnie and Clyde house.
We have George Washington Carver, Fish Hatchery, Kellogg Lake, Civil War Museum, Civil War Site, Joplin History Museum, Fort Scott, Neosho Parks, Marlin Perkins Park, Restaurant Over the Mine, Missouri's oldest freestanding
Wait. Okay, never mind. Keep going.
Missouri's oldest freestanding wooden bridge, Bonnie and Clyde House, Coleman House, Train Museum, Creation, Wildlife Safari.
Yeah, the only one I hear on that is doable short would be Bonnie and Clyde's house. And that is literally you pull up, you look at it, and you leave. That's it.
Oh.
It's a
Well, that's not
just a
super
house
engaging
in
for
a rural
everybody.
neighborhood. It's not that interesting. But everybody needs to say that they've seen it, I guess.
Yeah.
I could just pull
Thank
it
you,
up
Megan.
on Google Maps and show it to you, and there would be that. So it's the same thing.
So Floyd says he wouldn't have the money to go until next month. Ken is asking how much it is.
Megan said she'd call and get admission prices.
Mm-hmm.
Her passes are just for her family. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we're not your family. We don't pass for family. What?
Okay, so let's do Safari next weekend or next Thursday, so
Next
everyone's got
Thursday.
enough, and we don't have to worry about a time crunch with
Good
your
too,
appointment.
because this week is crazy. I've got rehearsals every night except for tonight because they've got the Design Sisterhood night happening Friday night. I have to play for that.
Okay, so next
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all.
next Thursday, the 20th, we will go to the Safari place. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay,
And then
and all y'all should come with us.
maybe when I get back on the 3rd, we could go to my only concern with Wildcat Glades is that as it gets drier, we're going to lose some of that green prettiness that there is right now. It's going to begin to get welty.
Well, we can go when you get back.
Yeah. We can put that down for like the 3rd.
Where's the calendar? Okay, so the 20th here. We're doing. And then the 3rd is. Part 2. Yeah, it'll be next Thursday, as in the 20th. Thursday the 20th is when we're going to do that.
And then we'll finish up Shoal Creek on the 3rd. and then we'll look at some other. There's a lot of these things like the museums and stuff we can do when it gets cooler,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets too cool to be outdoors doing stuff.
Yeah. What time? Because we're gonna need at least 30 minutes to get out there.
We'll try to do everything like we did last week. I may VT on Wednesday if we have time. So I would say 10:30. Is that
What I was
safe?
thinking. They open at 9 a.m. So
We might be able to get out of here by 9:30 and get down there by 10, but 10:30-ish.
mm-hmm. Oh, you can't be there the 20th, Sarah? Oh, look at the bunny. You can feed a sloth, Randy.
For $24.
I want to feed a sloth. Can Zach come with us on this one?
You have to ask Zach.
Look at all the little stuffies. Oh, they have a little Highland cow. Oh, Randy. And look at the little snakes. This is so cool, Randy.
Is it? Is it really?
Yes.
Do you really believe it is?
It really is. I want season passes to this place too.
Do you?
Yes,
Why? You think you'll go there more than once?
I think so.
Think they'll try to have to say, no, you've already been here 4 times today. Leave. Go.
I'm blocking that person. Oh, she says, I can the 20th, not when it gets cooler. Yeah, you'll have school.
Right. We'll save some of the museums and indoor stuff for.
Sheila, I don't know what you're saying. Me writhed unless afternoon VBS.
What?
I don't know. The feeding, yeah, I figured that feedings would be more money. I just want to be able to do it. Okay, so Floyd can go to Wildcat Glades. Yeah, that
I'll
one's gonna
warn
be on
you
the
guys
3rd.
about Wildcat Glades. A lot of walking involved. Better bring your comfortable shoes because it's a lot of walking.
It is a lot of walking.
And some of the terrain is a little treacherous. So we are going up the backside of Mother Nature's crack. That really sounds obnoxious,
What
but
are you doing? Oh, we got a sec here.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:15.
Here's Scotty McCreery
It matters to her.
on KIX 102.5. Oh, Sheila can't do next week unless it's in the afternoon because she has VBS. Got it.
9:30 would be a safe bet when to be here, Dorinda, if you want to follow us, because we will have to, if we're done by 9:30, then we will be leaving at that time. If not, it'll be sometime between there and 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't hurting like I thought I would either, Megan.
I don't know.
Yay, Dorinda's in. And Megan will be there. Sarah, are you going to come too?
Sheila was getting a little gimpy.
Sheila was not getting gimpy.
I mean,
Sheila wasn't there.
Sarah was getting a little gimpy. You guys are going to have to do something about your names. I don't know. Sheila, Sarah. Sarah was getting a little gimpy on her knee, I think, or her bruised ankle. I felt bad because I'd look back and she'd be limping, and I'm like, "Are you sure you're all right?" Yes, she was.
So Sarah's in, Dorinda's in.
So
Fiat.
Or fiat.
Fiat.
Avoid flip-flops. I wore flip-flops yesterday because I got in the water a lot,
Yeah.
but I wished I hadn't.
All right, 20 seconds.
I need to be wearing my water shoes. Get used to them more. They wear my foot out. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 818.
Sunshine with highs in the low 90s this afternoon. It's 71 in Joplin.
And we're talking about the dumbest thing that you or someone you know has ever done while intoxicated.
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook.
What's the dumbest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
All right, so me and a bunch of my buddies went up to Springfield, and I guess one of their father-in-laws had a big old barbecue for the 4th of July. And on the way back, we've all had quite a few drinks except for the driver, but he had a big box of fireworks in the back. He drove a 2012 4Runner.
Uh-oh.
So drunk me thought it was going to be a great idea to light a flare in the car.
No!
So I light the flare.
Oh,
It's
my
going
gosh.
off while we're driving down the highway. Smart me decided, well, I'm going to throw it back in the box with the fireworks. I'm talking mortar shells, firecrackers, Roman candles are all shooting off while we're trying to drive down the highway.
Maybe not the brightest idea you had that day, was it?
Hey, I'm telling you, tequila makes me do crazy things.
Right? What is the dumbest thing you've ever done while drunk?
Skateboarding off the roof of a garage into a swimming pool.
Yep. That's not too smart. That's not too smart
Yeah,
at all.
no. Did you make it into the swimming pool?
We did. It was actually a lot of fun, but the problem was there was a keg in the middle of the swimming pool.
Of course there was.
One of my friends went off the roof and hit the keg
Yes, he
and
did.
busted both of his front teeth out.
Oh, on the keg.
Oh, what an awful way to do that. What is the craziest thing that you've done while drunk?
One time my freshman year at Pitt State, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I just moved in with my roommate, and I opened my dresser drawer and peed in it.
Because, I mean, it's close. You
It's
know.
right there.
You can shut it in.
It was a little rough. It was the first time I'd ever met her and the first night we had ever stayed together.
She's like, what have I gotten myself into?
What is the craziest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
A friend of mine made a mistake when we were just out of high school, telling me where he took his girlfriend parking. And we tailed him down county roads with our headlights off. And I crawled underneath his car while it was running, laid on my back, and did push-ups with his back bumper.
What? What?
Why?
All of a sudden, I hear the car go into gear.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking, oh, my God. It didn't dawn on me that he's going to throw gravel all over me when he peeled out. And he just rolled off really slow. And it was like, oh, my God, I could have got killed right here.
Yeah, you really lucked out. That wasn't the best decision
No,
you
not
made
at
that
all.
night.
What were you thinking?
Tell us the dumbest thing you or someone you know has done while intoxicated.
You can let us know by texting or calling 623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
Say what you will about a Monday, but today's been pretty dang tight.
Yeah, it has. Megan's going to bring the chillins.
And leave them there.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, leaving them there.
Maybe I could pick up the kids and bring them. I don't know. Kenda said, depending on how I'm feeling. It would be great to see you again, Kenda.
Karen made it back to Atlanta.
Hey, Karen. I'm
We were
so glad we got to meet up
Showing
on
off
Saturday.
pictures earlier.
Yeah. Had such a good time.
I know you had your rabbit ears over my head and the pictures that would have been nice otherwise.
They look great. What are you talking about?
That's great. What else was I doing?
What else were you doing?
I don't know. There was something else I was taking care of, I feel like.
You got all the Casey Donahue stuff put in?
Liners are scheduled, everything. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
Got everything on the schedule.
Did you remember what you forgot?
No. It's gone.
They have a cheetah there, Randy.
What? Really?
Look at the baby.
That is crazy.
That's not a cheetah. What is that? What is this? Serval?
Jaguar.
It's not a jaguar.
What a
It's
jaguar.
not a jaguar.
My, what a
Oh,
jaguar.
they have a jaguar right there, and that's in Tulsa.
Yeah, Tulsa does have, but you can never see it. It's very rare that it, maybe for like 15 minutes in the evening, it does a little dance, a little song number, and then leaves, and that's it.
And then it's over.
Yeah, most of their cats are that way. It's very frustrating when you go to the zoo and they don't have things set up where you can see all the animals really well because naturally they like to go into the shade and the undergrowth during the daylight hours.
Oh, that is a dinosaur. Where is this at?
Those aren't still alive. I think that's artist rendition.
Oh, thank you. The bear. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is in Nebraska.
We're not going there, Jen. No.
The Nebraska one has got the dinosaurs.
Oh, I don't believe they do. I really don't think
I'm
they
looking
do.
at pictures of the dinosaurs right now.
Nope, I don't think so.
There's a Stegosaurus.
Nope.
There's a
thing.
T-Rex. There's a... that's not a Brachiosaurus. I don't know what that is.
Oh, man.
Oh, they were cheetah cubs.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oh, they're so cute.
So I'm realizing now.
What?
So we have topics done in August. But for the most part, not completely. But we don't start planning out our shows until, the 18th. August 18th of last year.
Mm.
We started planning out each hour.
I have 724, 721, 722 here, 725, 726, 27, 28, 29, 83. I miss a whole bunch. Yeah, I have a bunch in my notebook before we started doing all that too. Hi, Mary. What are you watching? You're watching Morning KIX Live. I remember that gets those over on the toilet's clean. There are no
August 21st is when school starts.
Oh, man. When I went to take out the trash, found out my cousin had gotten sick, and instead of throwing up in the toilet or trash can, he pulled the trash bag out of the can, puked in the can, and put the trash bag back over it to cover the fact that he'd gotten sick.
Yes.
Oh, no, Cindy. That is terrible. That is grotesque. That is just awful. Sandy says, Seton got stuck in a trash can thinking it was a bar stool. It makes my stomach turn just thinking about it, Cindy. I remember there was one time I got drunk and I climbed into a trash can and said, I'm trash, and just kept laughing about it. And my boyfriend at the time was so annoyed. He was like, get out of the
Maybe a
trash can."
Freudian thing?
I thought I was being really funny.
Yes, you did.
Very punny, like, ha ha, I'm in the trash can, I'm trash. And he was like, that's nasty.
Get out of there.
Get out the trash can.
Well, I'm trying to make this balance.
Balance what?
I'm doing August kind of loosely, topic-wise. I'm in the second week, and we had a few different things last year, so I'm making things kind of trying to make it all flow and fit. And also, kids went back to school, looks like, on maybe the 22nd. I'm not sure. But we have BTS stuff from the 15th. I guess that's all right. Yeah, that's leading up to back to school, right?
Mhm.
And then we had kid wake ups on the 22nd, which that all works out right. Yeah.
Oh, next February is a leap year.
Oh my.
29.
Dang it. That throws off everything. I hate.
Oh, seriously?
Hate. Oh my gosh. It screws up. You'll see. It screws up stuff so bad.
So it looks like the first day of school is the 21st this year. Then 2 weeks later, they have a day off. 2 weeks later, they have another day off.
Yeah, I'm rearranging a couple of things.
I don't feel like I ever had time off when I was in school. The phone's ringing.
There's really not much. I'm going back and looking at our plan. Oh, stupid. What is wrong with you, Google Calendar? Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Yes, this is probably back around 74 or 5.
Yeah.
Back when streaking was popular. And this guy knew he got drunk. We were at a bar. And he took off all his clothes. He decided to streak. So he started running naked through some yards and stuff. Then went out in the street. And then he turned and he ran into a barbed wire fence.
Oh, my
no.
gosh. Did he get hung? Well, wait, maybe that's not the right question.
Brandy.
Well, he ended up going to the hospital. But
I bet he did. Was everything okay?
yeah, he had to get a few stitches and stuff, but other than that, he was okay.
Everybody was really impressed.
He
Thanks
was
for
very
calling.
lucky. Have a great day. The topic for today is, what is the craziest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
Drinking was popular, and this guy knew
Wait a minute.
drinking was popular, and this guy knew he got drunk.
What'd he get?
He drunk. We were at a
Oh,
Where's the got?
He got drunk.
there you go.
He got drunk.
I want drunk. He got.
Drunk. We were at a bar.
Well,
He took off all his clothes. He decided to streak, so he started running naked through some yards and stuff. Then went out in the street.
well, you already said that.
Then he turned,
And then went
and
out.
turned, and he
This isn't flowing real well.
went out. And then he turned, and he ran into
There
a
you go.
barbed wire fence.
One take, and then he went out.
And then he turned, and
Cut.
then he turned, and he ran into a barbed wire fence.
Mm-mm.
Fence.
The end.
The end. Bye.
Barbed wire hung.
We need a new picture tomorrow for Twisted Takes Tuesday.
I've got a few saved.
Yeah, I've got a bunch saved too. We just got to find a good one.
This guy knew he got.
We've got, well, I missed the seg. For the seg, I've got this one. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one for a seg break.
We were in the middle of his call, so I just put a liner in.
Oh, go.
Of the lady variety or the baby variety?
The baby. Yeah, it's like 5 seconds long.
Okay, we're going to go after this song. Even though it's 34, it puts us closer than adding another song would have. See?
Yeah. Well, we may just go ahead and use it here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Right
Where
here.
you at? Where
Right here.
you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where
Open
you
your
at?
eyeballs.
Oh, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
All right.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Sounds like me when I go shopping with my wife.
How is that exactly?
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I lose her all the time. Where you at? Where you at?
Sunshine this afternoon with highs in the low 90s at 71 in Joplin.
Morning KIX takeovers getting started in just 15 minutes.
So get to the KIX app and vote for the songs that you want us to start playing back for you at 8:50.
Perfect way to start off your Monday. But in the meantime, we're talking about the dumbest thing that you or someone you know has ever done while you were drunk.
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
What's the dumbest thing that someone you know has ever done while intoxicated?
This guy knew he got drunk. We were at a bar, and he took off all his clothes. He decided to streak, so he started running naked through some yards and stuff. And then he turned and he ran into a barbed wire fence.
Oh my
no.
gosh. Did he get hung? Well, wait, maybe that's not the right question.
Brandy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just,
Things that you don't need to know about that one.
what is the dumbest thing you've ever seen someone do or that you've ever done while intoxicated?
It wasn't me. It was actually my husband and one of the kids that I went to high school with. We're at the bar, and all of a sudden, he decides to look at the guy that's hitting on me nonstop. Says, "Hey, I'll give you my wife for $100." And I said, "Excuse me, do I have any say in this?" And my husband says, "Play along with me." I said, "Okay." And the guy actually takes him up on his offer, and so I'm just getting drinks out of him the rest of the night.
Wasn't there a movie made about this?
I kind of feel like it's a win-win almost.
It was. I didn't have to buy any more drinks.
Well, look at it this way. You know now what you're worth to your husband.
Yeah, that's what I tell him all the time.
$100.
What is the craziest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
Walk naked across train trestle.
No, you didn't. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Was this a dare or like he just felt like
Or
it?
was it a great idea you had?
No, it was just a stupid.
Yeah, it was a stupid, all right, but was it a stupid dare or a stupid idea?
Oh, it was a stupid idea. We were playing hide and go seek.
Wait, why were you naked?
Do you know the rules of hide and go seek?
It was naked hide and go seek.
Yep,
Who are you hanging out with?
I've actually played that before by myself.
Yeah, it was dumb.
What is the craziest thing that you or someone you know has done while drunk?
Oh, I don't remember.
Tell us the dumbest thing you or someone you know has ever done while intoxicated at Facebook.
Or you can call or text us at 623-1025.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
What?
What? I had a friend that got mad at 4th Street Bowl and tried to drive up their steps. Oh my
Which,
God.
if you've ever been to 4th Street Bowl, that's a stupid idea.
I've never been there. What's it like?
It's a bowling alley.
Oh.
It's got steps leading up to the...
Wow. Morning, Kathy. I could not have put that together on my own.
I know.
Thank you.
I feel like you need some help there.
Need something.
Something.
You know, something. What?
I didn't say weather.
Good job.
I was proud of myself.
You did very good there. You should be proud of yourself. Back in 1989, me and my best friend used to get drunk and then head out to the local radio station to torment our favorite disc jockey from Cindy Finley.
What? She did what? What? Wait a minute. What did she say she did?
She got drunk, and then she and her best friend would go to the local radio station and torment their favorite DJ.
All the time. All the time. Oh, my goodness. Remember the barn, Cindy? Missed the barn.
Hey, anyone wanting to go on the next Gen Tours, by the way, it's going to be Thursday, the 20th, and we're going to meet here at the station about 9:30. Or you can meet us out there, Creation Wildlife Safari, either way.
Bring money.
Bring
we
money.
still haven't figured out how much it costs to get in. Probably $400.
But Megan's on it.
Okay, and then the 21st will be Kid Wake Ups. Back to school countdown.
What?
And it says, I got off the plane, I was walking and cooking at the same time. Gee, I try to live a little of my life like I might not be here tomorrow. I don't want to die tomorrow knowing I could have had cake today. Gee. Attack of the Kindergartners. Now that might be good.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at last year's notes that was in there. If you go to August 22nd, I think. It's like, huh?
Oh, this is when they had to guess if it was a Fluffy quote or a Randy Brooks quote.
Oh, yeah, okay. Either one of those sound right to me. I didn't recognize it.
This is the exact one where I hit the wrong button. So they guessed that you were the one that said I could have had cake today.
I remember what a disaster that
I was like,
oh, whatever.
oh, man.
Like, whatever.
that was good.
Forgot that contest.
Uh-huh.
If I can't remember it, then we can do it again.
Repress. Maybe. Oh, we marked one as to maybe change.
I saw that. Things they do to embarrass you in public, so it's very similar to another. It's one of those. Brush with Fame, I'm tired of too. I'd love to replace, but I'm going to put it on there. That's 2 in a row. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of topical stuff that will need replaced.
Mm-hmm. This is so funny looking back at all this stuff, though.
And somewhere along in here, we need to start doing, like we had talked about, cleaning up the call files. Represent Mankind? That's a new one. I don't remember that.
I think that is a new one. If aliens came to Earth, who would you send to represent mankind?
Was that it?
I think.
Or if you were sending someone into outer space to represent mankind, who would it be? I think.
Something like that.
Now it's beginning to ring a bell.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding.
Are you done?
Ding. Yes. Hear my ding ding? Don't send Randy. Shut up, Kendra.
Do y'all need to meet me at the casino to get there? It's on Cayuga if you are traveling west
Cayuga.
on 60 highway towards Oklahoma. It's the left turn, right.
I don't know.
It's a back road, but take it around for about 3-ish miles, and the entrance will be on your left. They have a huge entrance.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Sarah said it was a great show.
Garth?
Which was the Garth was, or did anybody get to go to Jeff Foxworthy on Friday night?
Bing,
Ding, not Bing.
bing.
Prices are $12 for adults. That's not bad.
No.
$10 for kids.
Okay, that's not bad.
$80 for people named Jen.
Wait a second.
I don't make the rules. I just repeat them.
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding,
ding, ding,
ding,
ding,
ding,
ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
ding.
Ma.
Are you still sick, Kenda?
Yeah, she has been sick
Oh, my
ever since I
gosh.
knew her. She's sick.
Oh, Fluffy. Yeah, Sarah won tickets to go see Fluffy.
Oh, yeah, way back there.
Gasoline. I hate the smell of gas. Not gasoline, fresh cut grass.
You don't like fresh cut grass?
No, I hate the smell of fresh cut grass. Oh. It's $4 for food cups. Dude, sign me up.
Oh, not to eat then, in other words.
To feed them.
We'll have to go back and pick up production pieces from out of that.
Yeah.
And we're off a few days.
We are?
Yeah,
When?
because if we're replacing one of the topics, so
Oh.
we'll need a new one to stick in there.
Why are you doing this?
Why?
Not you. It's being very weird about copying and pasting things. Have a good one, Karen.
Man wins lying down championship.
Can I enter a contest now?
No.
No.
Kind of hard to if we don't have a contest going on, but sure. I mean, there's probably a three-legged race somewhere you could win.
I found a post on Facebook with a sign for prizes. Awesome. Thank you, Floyd. For the animals, not for human consumption, but I dare Randy to try one. Can we do a Gin Tours meets
Would you
rather Wednesday?
It's Thursday. So, meh.
They're not open on Wednesdays. Oh, Sheila wants to know if it's been 30 days.
You want to look her up under that, or I can. We do a report. Report by winners. Winners by
I don't know that I can do
winners by
reports.
contest. What did you win last? Winner history. Here we go. Who is this wanting to know?
Sheila.
Starting for April, generate report. Oh, it's going to show me everything. Just tell me the last contest you won will be the easiest thing. Sheila Dilly won O'Reilly Outlaw National tickets on June 9th. And let me see if she won anything else. No, that's it. It is EILA, right? Not IL or IELA.
It's EILA.
Let's see if somebody spelled it wrong, though. Nope. So yeah, you're more than eligible. Maybe not more than eligible. You're partially hydrogenated eligible.
Never mind. We're going to go after this song. All right, 25 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jenna. Guys going to be in concert on the 21st at Kansas Crossing Casino. You can still get tickets and details at KIX1025.com.
And speaking of shows, we have another show that we're actually giving away tickets to again tomorrow morning. Casey Donahue this Friday night at Buffalo Run Casino.
So be listening for your chance to text the word tickets and get signed up to win yours.
But we're talking about the craziest or dumbest thing that you or someone you know have done while drunk.
Hi there, Morning KIX. What's the dumbest thing you ever did while intoxicated?
Well, on the way home, I stopped my truck and got out and had to go pee, and my emergency brake didn't work. Big shift.
Yep.
And I got out. I was done. I was getting ready, move back up to the front of the truck, get in. The truck started rolling. I slid on the gravel. I went down, and the truck went over the top of my leg.
Good. You shouldn't have been driving drunk anyway, you silly ninny.
What can I say?
Oh, not much, I guess.
Stupid.
What is the craziest thing that you or someone you know have done while drunk?
I agreed to a first date with my ex-husband.
Wait a minute. Let's examine those words, shall we? You said first date with your ex-husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we know how that ended up.
Oh, yeah.
Like putting on familiar shoes, right?
Oh, yeah, they're always going to hurt your feet.
What's the craziest thing you or someone you know ever did while intoxicated?
Well, me and a buddy of mine got to drinking. We decided that we was going to play cowboy. So we went out to his dad's place, and we threw a bull rope around his bull, and I rode it backwards. I found out I was a bull rider, though. That started my career.
Yeah, not a very good one if you rode them backwards.
Well, backwards, yeah.
I don't know if you get a buckle for that kind of behavior.
What's the craziest thing that you or someone you know have done while intoxicated?
I was at a Memorial Day party at my boss's lake, and we were on his boat, and we were all drinking peppermint schnapps.
Whoops.
And we got back to the dock, and I fell off of the dock backwards into the water. And when we got back to the party, my parents were waiting there to pick me up.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you were old enough to have a boss, apparently you weren't old enough, though, to be drinking without your parents.
Not, yeah.
Tell us what's the dumbest thing you or someone you know has ever done while intoxicated.
You can text us to let us know at 623-1025.
And the Morning KIX Takeover is getting ready to start in just 3 minutes.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's it. I'm done.
Almost.
No more for me. I'm driving.
Okay, what does that mean? Redding's Mill Inn is going up on the courthouse steps?
Yep, they're auctioning it off.
Really?
So apparently the debt was too much for them. They're unable to pay.
Man.
So it's like a repo sort of deal.
That's a bummer.
I had heard about this, that it is.
Well, I hope someone can buy it and breathe some new life into it.
You would hope so. Unfortunately, it would take quite a bit of capital because I feel like it could be a destination type place. You know, if the right restaurant was in there, it needs severe remodeling, but it would also need some pretty heavy marketing done behind it. But if somebody put some really good billboard presence up on I-44, did a really good marketing campaign on radio, like one of our Transformation deals, you could attract a huge lunch crowd. It's just close enough to Joplin.
Right.
Also, I feel like there's tons of missed opportunity from the tourist traffic from Wildcat Glades and Shoal Creek area.
Totally.
Anybody who does that backcountry hike to the bridge and everything always wants something to drink or something to eat by the time they get to Redding's Mill, and there's nowhere to go, or a bathroom. So I feel like you could have two different separate things there. You could have like a tourist center that sold like ice cream maybe and soda, that kind of thing.
Right.
With bathrooms, get tons of foot traffic, and then a nicer upscale restaurant in the main part of the inn area.
Yeah, we're lucky we got to see it on the Spook Tour for sure.
Yeah, and I really feel like with some TLC on the building and on the property, you could turn that into a destination type place. Pave the lot, Right. But it would take quite a bit of capital. I mean, we're talking probably a couple $100,000 just to get it, to where you could begin to operate. But that's typical of any business. And I mean, I think it would be a guaranteed no-brainer if you had the right kind of upscale restaurant. It'd need to be a higher end.
I just hope they don't tear it down.
But you can make money from the lower end of the financial spectrum off of the tourist center that could be open, Monday through 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the restaurant's only open in the evening. And I guarantee you would get a ton of restaurant business from the people who came through there, and stopping off to use the bathroom and buy something to drink and get something to cool down with while they're doing their hikes. You might even figure out a way to put a sign up like near the Reddings Mill Bridge saying, stop by. Hey, need to pee? Stop by and use our free bathrooms and get something to drink while you're here. And then they find out more about the restaurant. But not only that, then if you had billboards on I-44 attracting to that and a good marketing campaign informing everybody, and if you had a really, Wilder Steakhouse type expensive restaurant there, fine dining where, it's going to cost you at least $50-$60 to eat there. But you would get tons of traffic. And there's a very high-end residential area on down past Reddings Mill. So,
is there a pool out there somewhere?
At Reddings Inn?
Reddings Mill Pool.
No. Oh, that was... There is a pool, but it's empty. It's deserted. There's not been anything there. There was a Hindu marriage center there where the pool is. So I guess years ago, there used to be a community pool there. And then it was bought by this group of Hindu, the Hindu population here in this area bought that, of which there is quite a bit, by the way. There's quite a bit of Indian immigrant population here in Joplin. Anyway, they bought that area because Hindu weddings are a huge deal, and they turned it into that. So if you once you walk past the Reddings Mill Bridge and you begin the back side of the trails towards Mother Nature's Crack, you go right by this old area and it's deserted. You can see the empty pool back there, but there's all these strange, crazy decorations that make it look like something that's been deserted in the middle of India.
So they don't still do it there?
No, gosh, no. Not for probably 20 years, years it's been deserted.
Wow. And it's all fenced off. You can't get into it?
Probably could, but it's a no trespassing sort of deal. And why would you want to? It's all outdoors, kind of this big courtyard-like area.
Cool.
You ought to be able to see it on Google Maps right there. An overhead view of that. But it's a very weird thing. I remember first time I saw it, it's like, what the heck is this? Somebody on here may know more. Black tablecloth. Yeah. No, I'm not really thinking of bed and breakfast, Sheila. I think that would be an expense that would be hard to make your money back on. You could do that, I think, but I don't think there's a big B&B market here in Joplin. It's not a destination location, but I think you could make a lot of money off the populace if you built up, and it would take a year or two to become profitable, I think. But if you built up this idea that this is an upscale restaurant, it's not a honky-tonk like it has been. Upscale restaurant, fine dining, alcohol sales too, yes, but the dining would be what would be the draw. And don't try to make just your money off of that. There's the problem. Too many restaurants try to make their money off of a dinner crowd. That's not enough to keep a business afloat. But if you had that other tourist part that ran 7 days a week from, say, 9 to 5 every day or 9 to 6 every day, that would be just enough to keep the lights on and everything while you earn profit off of the restaurant. And it would be a huge marketing tool for the restaurant. I mean, you're literally advertising to everybody who comes in there to go to the bathroom about the restaurant, and telling the deep, sordid history of the Reddings Mill Inn. I think it would be huge. I think it's a no-brainer.
I just found this YouTube video that actually...
That shows it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it. No, that's what it looked like.
We're getting there. A rare inside look at the once Reddings Mill Pool.
Yeah, and it's just a weird front. It was a big water complex.
Looks cool.
And it's just deserted. Here you go now. what it looks like now. And you're like, what is this place?
Go up to it. Go up to it. Go up to it.
Oh, they went inside.
Oh, yes.
Chaps. Rainier is dope.
Rainier, like the fountain. This is so eerie. Oh my gosh.
Is it?
I think it is.
It's like a deserted old building.
Which is so cool.
She's easily amused, I've always said.
This is the spookiest I can get. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ugh.
So this was out in the middle of the water, I guess, once upon a time. I guess.
Look at that. I want to see the top. Okay, just walk shore.
It's just not much ghosty about it, I don't feel like.
You don't think so?
Yeah. The haunted swimming pool?
The building could be haunted.
But back here on these pieces, you can see some of the mural that was there from
This here was the pool.
Oh, he speaks.
when it was a Hindu place.
Here.
It was a big pool. I mean, like the size of the whitewater wave pool.
Cool.
Way bigger than an Olympic pool. It's about like 3 or 4 Olympic pools put
This
together.
was a swimming pool.
You've said that, yes. We gotcha.
I don't know if you know this, but this was a swimming pool.
Mm-hmm. That explains the sunken nature of it.
Oh, fountain.
Yeah, it was apparently quite the water park.
Cool. Oh, there we see the roof ceiling.
But you can see over that fence area into it from there where we walk by. We'll go by that when we go around that way.
Okay, I gotta pee again. Are we good? Can I go pee? I can go pee.
All right, guys, it's time to wrap it up. So tomorrow we are going to be talking. Jen's leaving. Say bye, Jen. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about, hold on, I'm getting there. Who has the absolute worst job besides me? I mean, I think I have the absolute most terrible job of all. But who do you think has the absolute worst job? Plus, we'll have Casey Donahue tickets, and we'll do more celebrating of the running of the Bulls, which will be happening all this week in Pamplona, Spain. And oh my goodness, we can't be there, and I wouldn't be even if you paid me to go. So have a great rest of your Monday. Bye.